Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the USA Track Championship Series. Tonight is the 410 Sprint Dirt Cars. We will have two heats. Should have two heats. I believe there's 10 drivers, so that's why it's split to two heats. There are 10 lap heats, and we are gridding for the first heat right now. So it will be going, they're gridding now. Yeah, two heats. The first heat's going to have 5 cars. In this heat, we will have Jared Philpott on the pole, Greg Spiker outside pole. So he's second place, first car on the outside row. Renee Haspin third, Joey Brewer fourth, Mike Shivers fifth in the 5 car. And that will be your starting grid for Heat 1. You're going to see Robert Stanners. He is not in the session anymore, so. No. And they should be, in about 30 seconds, they'll be rolling off. And we will go from there once it gets going. We will sit here and focus on Papa G. They should be getting going anytime now. This track is a 3/4 mile track, I believe. 2 configurations. They got dirt and pavement, both oval. Well, they had. The track is no longer there. It's an Amazon warehouse now. Here we go. We're rolling off. And like I said, tonight we have 410 winged sprint cars. These cars are the beast of the class. Next week is the final week, week 11. It will be the I believe the now legacy ARCA car, but it'll be an ARCA car of some sort. And the lights are still on the pace car. I believe we got one more lap. Pacing, and then it'll be green flag. Yep, one more lap. Watch him coming down into turn 1 entry here. Some pretty looking cars out there tonight. I believe the track state was set at 30%. And they're going down the back stretch right now, probably entering turn 3-ish. The pace car should pull off the track this time. Then it'll be green. Yep, Barney's got the green flag up in the air. And that's a sign that they're in turn 3. Watch how hard of a left the pace truck takes. There it is. And we are going green. As you can see, these cars, you can pull a wheelie quite easy. The running order has not changed, but it looks like everyone's pretty much single file out and going at it now. Jared Philpott is your leader by 1.5 seconds over Greg Spiker, who's followed by Joey Brewer by a half a second, then Renee Haas about a second off that, then another second back to Mike Shivers. It looks like it's going to finish the way it started. We're on lap 3 of 10. That's Greg Spiker. Let's see who else we can look at. Mike Shivers with nice high racing scheme. Then you got Joey Brewer back here in third with, I'm not sure what that is on his roof, what ribbon signifies, but it's for a good cause, whatever it is. Let's go up here and check on the leader. He's pulled away by almost 4 seconds. Then you got about 2 seconds back to third. And we are halfway through this heat. Philpott still leading. Seen everyone's car. Let's check this angle out. DC Solars, Willwood Brakes.
Well, looks like we got a little battle going on. Renee Haas and Joey Brewer. Renee just passed Joey.
Well, go back and see if we see how they're doing. Not only did Renee pass Joey, who was pulling away and running down opportunity with. I wonder if Renee's got a substitute driver tonight. I didn't hear from him this quarter.
That is true. I wonder if Nitro's filling in for him.
I think if Nitro's filling in, the car would have been wrecked.
Well, that's true too.
Nitro's got other things on his mind. Different horsepower that he wants to play with. But Renee Haas was running down Greg Spiker.
Yes, he is.
Final lap. They just come out of 2. Oh, Renee about loses it. The battle's over with him and Spiker. Can Haas hold on for third? Yes, he does. Finishing order is Jared Philpott, Greg Spiker with second place, Renee Haas, Joey Brewer, and Mike Shivers bringing up 50. And that's the end of Heat 1. They'll be gridding here in a second for Heat 2. And this heat will have everyone that wasn't in the last heat. It's got 5 people. Let's see if I can tell who they are. You got David Collins on the pole, Wade Palmer outside front row, John Hudson in third, Mama T in fourth, Edward Fiedler in fifth. Then you got me up here in the booth, hopefully entertaining people. You want to call this heat, Kevin?
Oh, no, I'm going to let you do it.
All right. Just chime in when you want.
Okay.
They got a few seconds waiting for the grid because I'm not in the session. I'm in the session, but I'm not. I'm in it so I can view and call it. They are starting to roll. They should do 2 laps, and then on the third one they should go green. Now for the feature tonight, they had cut it down to a 30-lap feature because these cars cannot hold fuel for a 35-lap race. And I don't think you can fuel these cars in the pit.
No, you cannot.
So if they Collins is laying back from the pace truck a bit. I lost track of how many laps they've done and when they'll be going green.
Let's see. Pace car lights off.
Yeah. But does it take the right-hand turn here or left-hand turn? Right, bad.
Yes, that would be very bad. Go for a swim.
Yeah. All right, it looks like we may have one more lap because Barney's in the stand, but he doesn't have the flag up yet. All right, looks like they're going to go green this time by. They should be in 3 and 4 now. Pace truck will take left, and then they'll go. And they're off. Green flag.
Oh, man.
Already wrecked. Palmer and Collins, it looked like won. But they kept going. They're still going. Pollinators in the wall again. Wow.
Oh,
Collins
just had 2 more.
Yeah. Collins is really struggling here during the heat. But I cannot believe who's leading this heat. Do you see who it is leading?
We had Wade Palmer take a dive, and he is back in pits.
Yep. And
Whoa!
it's 2.
Mother Teresa's in the lead.
Yep. And it's going to be a 3-car battle for the rest of the race. There's Mama T leading. Ed Fiedler second. Collins is about to go a lap down. And there he went a lap down. That was a little close, but they made it through. Looks like Fiedler made it through. So it's basically a 2-car battle. And Fiedler's falling back. I cannot believe Mama T's gonna win a heat. Can you?
She gonna prove you wrong about Greg tonight.
I think I might have lit a fire under her pre-racing. I said,
You
Greg's gonna beat her.
You may have.
And here she comes up on Hudson. Oh, no, no.
Oh no!
Oh.
She must have lost steering controls.
Oh, yeah, that right wheel's all jacked up. Honey, you just made stop and tow. Tough break for Mama T. She had to win. Now it's tough.
Trying to figure out why she ran right in the back of him.
I know. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was in his line. So,
Then we get Edward Fiedler in first.
yeah, I don't think I'm going to focus on him right now because the curse of the broadcast. And he almost lost it there. But after
See,
this
Wade Palmer's back on the track.
yeah, and he's out there just to try to pick up some spots. With seeing Mama T out now, and he may be able to get third. He did get third. And Edward Fiedler with his first heat win. Good job to that driver.
Impressive.
Yeah. And that will put him on the outside of the front row for the feature. All right. While they grid up, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Be back in a few minutes, folks.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
All right, folks, we are back here at the USA Track Championship. This is a 30-lap feature. They have enough fuel for 30 laps, but it's gonna be close. A caution or two would help them make it for sure, but it's gonna be close for them to make it on this fuel from what I heard. Our starting lineup is Jared Philpott on the outside, winner of Heat 1. Winner of Heat 2 is Edward Fiedler on the outside of Row 1. Greg Spiker is third place, David Collins fourth, Renee Hath fifth, Wade Palmer sixth, Joey Brewer seventh, John Hudson eighth, Mike Shivers ninth, Mama T 10th. That's a shame for Mama T after leading so much of the heat race. But stuff happens. Hopefully she can rebound, have a good race with Drake, and both of them finish. What do you think the over-unders on that, Evan?
Oh, I'm gonna say a minimum of 3 will be parked.
All right. What's the over-under on Mama T and Greg taking each other out?
I think that's high probability, but I'm looking at Collins and Greg Spiker.
All right, they're going green here, so they're green. Greg did a little wheelie going in there. Joey Brewer loose and spinning and recovered it, but tapped inside wall on turn 2 there. But right now we got Philpott leading Fiedler, who is under attack from Spiker and Hath. Renee Hath is coming on hard to Fiedler. Philpott's just in another time zone right now.
Well, Lord, he is.
Then you got Renee Hath. Wade Palmer's behind Renee catching him. As Renee tries to make the move on Fiedler there, there's Palmer. Crossover, makes it clean. Nice.
You're not going to
pass by
believe
Palmer.
this, but Collins and Greg Spiker just got into each other. They both held it, but Greg lost a lot of spots.
Yeah, I see Greg drop down to 8th all of a sudden. But I gotta focus on this. Look who's right there, just about a second ahead of Greg.
Oh Lord! Oh well.
Oh, they're
Collins.
wrecking. Oh,
Yep. Collins and Teresa got into it.
Collins, Teresa, you said?
Collins and Teresa Spiker, and Dave's car is all messed up.
And there is a caution on the track. So let's see if we can find out exactly what happened with it.
Looks like Collins got sideways, and Teresa just T-boned him.
All right, watch
And-
Collinator here for a minute.
Looks like Collinator missed his pit.
Oh, that was a hard hit right in the rear tire of Collins. I'm sure that broke some rear suspension. And his car is all crab walk. You said he missed his pit?
Yes, he must be going back in now.
Yeah, he's going in the pits now. Crab walking. He'll have to use his fast repair, but he's still going to be at least a lap down after that. He made it to the pit stall, but overshot it. And he's back out. But that was a crazy first 8 laps of the race there, Kevin.
Yes, it was.
I mean, you know, that was... Collinator got both spikers.
He has.
He don't show favoritism.
Well, I'm gonna say he shows favoritism towards the Spikers.
So far tonight, maybe, but next week, it could be Philpott that he gets. You know, nope, we are going green again here. Got a good battle going back there with Greg Spiker and who else is with him?
Let's see. He had Edlund Fiedler. And is that John Hudson in front of him? Yes, it is.
John Hudson, Edward Fiedler. They were battling really good there for a few minutes. Joey Brewer, all for 4th place, 4th through 7th. Got Philpott just checking out again. Palmer trying to run Philpott down, but he's behind by about a second.
Oh, Teresa just spun out. But she got it back around. She's back going.
Edward Fiedler is under attack by Joey Brewer. Joey Brewer just got by him. Pretty easy there on the half stretch. Or front stretch. And right now we're on lap 14 of 30. We've got one caution. Philpott is the dominant leader so far in this race. You got Wade Palmer second. Falling back to about 2.2 seconds back. Renee Haas about 3 seconds behind Palmer. Hudson is about 1.5 seconds behind Haas. you got Greg Spiker in 5th, Joey Brewer in 6th. Collinator in 7th, Fiedler in 7th, Collinator in 8th. Mike Shivers 9th, Amatee's bringing up the rear with 1 lap back. See how Wade Palmer's doing. He's still falling back from Brewer, but he's pulling away from Renee. Looks like a good battle between Haas and Hudson.
Well, Philpott's just about to pass Teresa to take her down another lap.
Oh God, I would not want to be him right now. I'd be filling a pot.
He's trying to get around her. Now we got to get around Shivers. Oh, Philpott hit Shivers. They all spin.
There is a caution. Let's see if we can see that on the replay. Yep. Here he comes up on Shivers. Shivers doesn't move. It's just Philpott really didn't go out of the way.
Yes.
Didn't give him a lot of room, it looked like. I mean, to me, that's kind of a racing deal. One guy come up, one guy come down. I mean, minutes in the turn, so it's, to me, that's a racing deal. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I believe that was a racing deal because they both weren't intentionally trying to get into each other's way, but it just happened.
Right. But Philpott went to the pits. That's going to make Wade Palmer your new leader. Philpott just went in and used his fast repair. That'll drop him to probably the end of the lead lap. I'm not sure. Yeah.
It does, yeah, because Teresa Spiker's the only one lap down, correct? No. Dennis Collins is 1 lap down, it looks like. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong screen.
No, just Teresa's a lap down.
Actually, it's showing her 3 laps down now.
To me, it's showing her in the pits.
Oh, you know what this means, don't you?
What's it mean?
She's on her way to PUBG.
Yeah, and she doesn't like the soundboard in there, so you know what we'll have to do after the race.
Oh, you got that correct.
I think they're going 1 to green this time. Or excuse me. I think, yeah, they're going green this time by. They will have 6 laps left in the race. Right now you got Palmer leading. Haas in second. Oh, Brewer loose coming out of the corner. But he saved it. They saved it. Palmer has pulled out a 1.2 second lead over Haas. Hudson is third. Look at this.
Oh, Hudson. We just Collins spun around.
And caution is out. No, it's not. Collins has got some serious damage to his car.
He come into the turn and hits the wall, outside wall, spins around. No, And he did take out looks like 2 other cars with him
When, just now?
during about 3 laps ago, 2 laps ago.
Okay. Well, I know his right or left front, that wheel is turning big time. The right front is not turning.
Yeah, he hit Shivers got into him when he spun out, and Edwards was involved in that too.
All right. Philpott is up to third now, and he's 4 seconds back, but he's about to catch. He's caught Renee Haas and trying to get by him. Renee's real wiggly. Philpott's up to second. 2 laps to go. I don't see him running Wade Palmer down. So let's give Wade some view on his final lap. Let's ride with him and go on board. Watch his last lap. He just dodged Fiedler to put Fiedler a lap down. Next up is Greg Spiker, but the race is over. Wade Palmer wins with Philpott second, Renee Haas third, Joey Brewer fourth, Hudson fifth, Greg Spiker sixth, Edward Fiedler seventh, Collinator eighth, Shivers ninth, and Mama T 10th. Look at that. Greg beat Teresa again.
As you predicted.
Yep. All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have driver interviews.
I played a couple of simulators and this was like very responsive, especially the hydraulics and stuff, the motion and stuff was really, really on point.
Make you feel like you're really driving, it feels real.
It adds so much to the experience. It's just really, really cool.
It was pretty awesome.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at USA Speedway. Week 10 is in the books. We just finished with the 410 dirt sprint cars, winged. Next week we have the ARCA series. I believe it's going to be the Legacy ARCA car. But right now, let's get to the interviews. First up, we're going to have Renee Haas, our third place finisher. Renee Haas, you got a copy. This is Ben.
I got you. How are you, Ben?
Good job. Congratulations on the third place tonight. You look like you had speed, and then, like, the car would just fall off. Was that the case, or was it just a comfortability thing?
It was the case. Track was really slippery. I do want to give a shout out to the grounds crew, for watering it down, but it was very slick. And my starts, I don't know if you noticed, but like I was doing wheelies and stuff and slipping all over the place. So I did have to get off the throttle a little to keep it in control without losing control. But it is what it is. We'll take the third position. I do want to thank VRX and also my partner, Nitro. Nitro, we're doing it. We're getting consistent, Nitro. I'm coming home with a trophy, so can't wait to see you later, baby. Love you.
Hey, Renee, I got one question for you.
Go ahead.
Were you wiggling that rear end for Nitro tonight?
Absolutely, 100%. I was shaking the booty every chance I could, and again, thanks for the grounds crew for making it so slick. But it was challenging, and it was a fun race.
So, one last question, and then I'll let you give one last question from me. Do you prefer a wet track or a dry track?
I'd say in between. I do like it, moist and wetter, because when it's wet, you slip in and you slide into the corners, and it feels just so much better than when it's dry. When it's dry, it burns the skin. I mean, rubber off the tires, and it's just no fun. You really need some lubrication on the track, and the wetness and the moistness of the track really helps that out. So it makes you a little bit looser. We like them tight, but looser sometimes is the better way to go around these tracks, All
right. With that being said, Kevin, do you have anything else for Renee?
I have absolutely nothing else other than congratulations for second place.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Benji, for the broadcast. And Nitro, I'm coming home, baby. Can't wait to snuggle up with you with this trophy. All for you, baby. All for you.
All right, Renee. Stick around after the race. We'll talk a little bit in Discord, all right?
You got it.
All right. See you later. Have a good one, man. Congratulations.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you again, and thank you, Brian Hennings Racing, for getting me up here. Thank you, guys.
All right. Later, man. Oh, my God.
Oh.
With that interview being finished, we're going to move on to your second place finisher tonight. The guy that's pretty much been dominant the whole season, Mr. Jared Philpott. Do you have a copy? This is Ben and Kevin in the booth.
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. Not quite the win tonight, but second place, still really good. You've been consistent all year, top three. You were the dominant car tonight. Looked like you had a little trouble there with the 5 car, and it cost you. Do you think you could have pulled the win out after that trouble still?
Yeah, I had a little problem getting back through traffic. I think I was still making ground on Wade, just not enough time. Just couldn't get back up to him.
All right. How did the track feel tonight? Was it real grippy? Was it slippery?
That freaking top lane was ripping. I was loving it.
All right. Kevin, you got any questions?
No, I agree with him. He was loving that top row. I watched him round around and just took off like a bullet.
All right, Jared, this was week 10 of the 11-week season. We close out next week with, I believe, the Legacy ARCA car. Are you looking forward to that race, and how do you feel your chances are in it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, I can come out here, get another good result, and then go from there. Gonna be missing it.
Yeah. All right. Well, with the second place finish, you get your shout outs. Floor is yours.
Once again, shout out VRX and everybody over here setting stuff up. You guys broadcasting every week for us. About it.
All right. Well, thank you, and again, congratulations on your second place finish. Look forward to seeing you Tuesday at Darlington for the Cup Series, then back here again next Friday for the ARCA finale.
Sounds good.
All right.
See
Have a
you
good
boys
one,
Tuesday.
man. Talk to you
All right.
later. And with that being said, let's bring in the winner tonight. Guy that ran well all night. Mr. Wade Palmer, do you got a copy? This is Ben and Kevin in the booth.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, man. So we nailed it, but we also in the right place at the right time.
Right. I know you like these cars. How did it feel out there for you tonight?
The setup was a little too much on the left rear for me for as slick as it got, but the top lane stayed doable the whole race, you know. So really, I had a really good start, which got me through a lot of traffic and put me second by the time I got there. Though Jared was gone, and had it not been for lap traffic, I don't think I'd have caught him.
All right. Well, you caught him. You got the win. Very impressive. How do you feel about next week with, I believe, the Legacy ARCA car?
We'll see what goes on with that. Is it going to be on dirt?
No, it is paved.
That's unfortunate. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. It's this track on asphalt. You got to be fast off the bottom. That's what you got to do. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, tonight it actually went out over the air, the broadcast. Last time we were here in a dirt car was the 360 Sprint. I believe you come in second that night, and I had an issue. So we finally got you on the air. I'm glad we had the opportunity to get that again.
Awesome, man. Thanks so much for the broadcast. Thanks for all y'all do, and even for your wife Tony, who admins those sessions and does a real good job at that as well.
All right. Well, I was about to say, with the win, congratulations on that. You get to do some shout outs, thank yous to anyone you want. The floor is yours. Take as much time as you'd like.
Yeah, the aforementioned people, and VRX for hosting these races. Shout out to my daddy who just left us not too long ago. That's my paint scheme, the whites with the Burgundy 6 car. He built sprint cars growing up, so I'm sure he had something to do with Jared getting caught up in that traffic. Maybe we'll see. But anyway, shout out to all those good people, and that's about it.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Wade, for coming out the whole season. And
10-4, man. Thanks for the broadcast.
You're welcome.
Be cool.
Have a good night, man.
You too, brother.
All right. Later.
Hey, Ben, before we head off tonight, I just want to let you know that this may be our last broadcast.
All
I
right.
just got an email from Teresa. She's not very happy with us.
All right.
So just look toward the future to see what happens.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll be back. Unless she kills us. We'll have to let her kill us in PUBG one night.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All right, Kevin, thank you for your help up here every week. You get to talk about your business for a few minutes if you'd like.
Okay, I own a shop called Superior Performance Auto. We specialize in European vehicles, anywhere from, you name it, from BMW to a McLaren. We do it all. I've been in business for 15 years now, and we're expanding, and we're getting ready to open another store up in probably 6 months to another year. If you ever need car work, especially European, give us a call, 919-365-9100.
And that's in Wendell, North Carolina.
Wendell, North Carolina. And the new shop will be in Wilson, North Carolina.
All right, congratulations. And again, thank you for your help tonight and every night that you're here. It's much appreciated, and this broadcast would not be as good without you.
Well, thank you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, because you're the one that's doing it all.
Right. All right, with that, I'm going to wrap the show up. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight that watched. If you would, hit the subscribe button down below the video. And come check us out at vrx.ca on Discord. And join and have fun. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you have a better tomorrow.